अभी तो असली मंजिल बाकी है, अभी तो इरादों का इम्तिहान बाकी है, अभी तो तोली है मुट्ठी भर जमीन, अभी तोलना आसमान बाकी है। स्वागत करते हैं आप सभी का युवा कबड्डी सीरीज के ग्रैंड फाइनल में, यानी कि ये मुकाबला होगा पेरियार पैंथर्स और मुरथल मैग्नेट्स के मध्य। ये है वो आसमान, ये है वो सितारे जो यहाँ पर हमारे सभी खिलाड़ी प्राप्त करना चाहेंगे। निश्चित तौर पर जिस तरह से कबड्डी का आपने निश्चयात्मक खेल देखा है, आप सभी को बहुत प्रफुल्लित करता नजर आया है कबड्डी का एक खेल, और ये है वो सरताज, ये है वो ट्रॉफी जिसे पाने के लिए टीम अब जद्दोजहद करते हुए नजर आएगी। 34 दिनों का ये सफर, 11 टीम्स, 124वां मुकाबला, 10,239 रेड, 7420 टैकल्स यहां पर नजर आए हैं, और नजर आए हैं आपको 2561 सक्सेसफुल टैकल्स, 2002 सुपर रेड का समीकरण नजर आया। आपको नजर आया है जोश, जज्बा और जुनून युवा कबड्डी सीरीज का, और किसके लिए वो जद्दोजहद करी जा रही थी, ये है वो चमचमाती हुई ट्रॉफी जिसे दोनों ही टीम्स एक तरफ मौजूद होंगे आपके लिए मनीष धुल, दूसरी तरफ मौजूद होंगे आशीष नरवाल। बड़े बड़े सितारों से लबरेज ये टीम है, बड़े बड़े सितारों से लबरेज होगी अब ये ट्रॉफी। संस्कार इंडोर स्टेडियम इतिहास बन जाएगा, इस गवाह बनता हुआ नजर आएगा इस शानदार युवा कबड्डी सीरीज का फाइनल का। स्वागत करते हैं एक बार फिर से हमारे सभी दर्शकों का फैन कोर्ट पर। अब समय है यहां पर हमारे बीच में जोश, जज्बा और जुनून के साथ दोनों ही टीम्स को मैच पर बुला लेने का, तो आप सभी भी चीयर अप कीजिएगा। लेट्स इनवाइट फर्स्ट द टीम ऑफ जुनून वाली, यानी कि लेट्स इनवाइट मुरथल मैग्नेट। और जो टीम लगातार 4 मुकाबले जीतने के पश्चात यहां तक का सफर तय किया है, कांटों को मरोड़ा है और निश्चित तौर पर शानदार प्रदर्शन किया। लेट्स इनवाइट द टीम ऑफ पैंथर्स, पेरियार पैंथर्स। और हम सभी पैदा हुए भारत की इस शूरवीरों की भूमि पर, तो चलिए अब समय है हमारे देश को, हमारी प्राइड को, हमारे सम्मान को यहाँ पर थोड़ा सम्मान देने का। मैं इनवाइट करना चाहूंगा, आज हमारे साथ बहुत बड़े बड़े अतिथि यहाँ पर मौजूद है, कुछ गणमान्य मौजूद है। मैं सबसे पहले यहाँ पर इन्वाइट करना चाहूंगा डॉक्टर मृदुल गहलोत मैम को, साथ ही साथ मैं इन्वाइट करना चाहूंगा श्री कुमार विजय, जनरल सेक्रेटरी ऑफ बिहार। मैं इन्वाइट करना चाहूंगा श्री राजेश कुमार जी, सेक्रेटरी ऑफ यूपी। मैं इन्वाइट करना चाहूंगा श्री राजेश कुमार सर का, श्री कुलदीप दलाल सर का, सेक्रेटरी ऑफ हरियाणा, श्री चेतन जोशी सर, सेक्रेटरी ऑफ यूके, रोहित कुमार द सुपरस्टार, द इंटरनेशनल कबड्डी प्लेयर, आप सभी को हम आमंत्रित करना चाहेंगे फॉर द नेशनल एंथम। और साथ ही साथ मैं सभी से एक बात पुनः निवेदन करना चाहूंगा, अब समय है जिस धरती पर हम पैदा हुए हैं उसे थोड़ा सा गौरवान्वित एक बार पुनः बनाए। ये शूरवीरों की भूमि है, यहाँ पर बड़े बड़े शूरवीर पैदा होते नजर आते हैं, और अब ये समय बड़े फाइनल का है, तो शुरुआत करेंगे एक जानदार अंदाज में। इन्वाइट करेंगे हमारे सभी गेस्ट को फॉर द नेशनल एंथम। और सभी से निवेदन करेंगे सभी अपनी अपनी जगहों पर स्टैंड अप पोजीशन में आ जाएं प्लीज। काम करो ऐसा कि एक पहचान बन जाए, हर कदम ऐसा चलो कि निशान बन जाए। यहाँ हर खेल तो हर कोई खेला करता है, परंतु खेलो ऐसे की मिसाल बन जाए। स्वागत करते हैं आप सभी का कमेंट्री बॉक्स में मुरथल मैग्नेट्स की स्टार्टिंग 7 के साथ। समय है मेंस लाइव स्टार्टिंग 7 ऑफ मुरथल मैग्नेट्स के साथ शुरू करते हैं। आशु मलिक नजर आएंगे, आपको नजर आएंगे कवर पर संजय और मनीष की जोड़ी। लीथल कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ विनय वीरेंद्र हो गए उमेश पवार के साथ, और नॉन स्टॉप कॉर्नर कृष्ण हुड्डा होंगे एक चट्टान की तरह, उनका साथ निभाएंगे जिनके नाम में ही विजय आती है। क्या आज अपनी टीम को विजय प्राप्ति करा पाएंगे विजय कुमार? स्वागत है हमारे सभी दर्शकों को कमेंट्री बॉक्स में, और स्वागत करना चाहेंगे इस शानदार फाइनल में कमेंट्री बॉक्स के लिए। नवीन, स्वागत है आपको कमेंट्री बॉक्स में।
Thank you, Harshit, and what a day it has been. After 34 days of enthralling Kabaddi, here we are at the last and the finals of Yuva Kabaddi Series, where we are watching Man's Life. Periyar Panthers is starting 7 as we have Naveen J and Naveen Sharma for both the corners. The top defender in the right corner of the Yuva Kabaddi Series, Monu Jakar and Rinku will support the biggest Panther, Ashish Narwal, and of course Ravi Tehlan making his way into the starting 7 along with Anish in the covers. What a day, what a life, and what a really spectacular evening that we have come to after 123 matches. And today we will be seeing who will be that first ever winner of Yuva Kabaddi Series. See, I'll tell you something, Harshit. Yuva Kabaddi Series can have lot of editions coming up in the future, but this day will be etched on stone, will be etched in gold in the history pages, because the first inaugural winner is never forgotten, is never ever forgotten. So you will have to remember the inaugural winner, and that is the Jaipur franchisee, which started off the franchisee league with the victory. That Shreyas today is going to go for one of these teams as we watch it. Insta Astro Krishan Dhul with 116 tackle points, and he has become suddenly the second most best defender of Yuva Kabaddi Series. But on the other hand, I guess it's the biggest Panther, Harshit.
एब्सोल्युटली इंस्टा एस्ट्रो प्लेड वॉच आउट में आपको नजर आएंगे आशीष नरवाल। 402 रेट पॉइंट्स इनके पास है, सुपर 10 23 है, और स्ट्राइक रेट देखिए इतने बड़े सफर के पश्चात भी लगभग 70 के आसपास है। तो आज उम्मीद है इस पर खिलाड़ी पर बनाए रखेगा। चेहरे पर थोड़ी सी यहाँ पर मायूसी नजर आ रही है, क्योंकि वो फाइनल से पहले का प्रेशर है नवीन, जो हम पर भी है, क्योंकि इतना बड़ा फाइनल नवीन। और देखिए जिस तरह से आप बात करते हैं ना टॉस की, चलिए सबसे पहले यहाँ पर बात कर लेते हैं। सिक्का उछला देखना हो किसके पक्ष में गिरता हुआ नजर आया है। मनीष धुल के लिए एक लाजवाब शुरुआत हुई है, कहीं ना कहीं अब नर्व्स को होल्ड पर रखना होगा। चॉइस किया यहाँ पर उन्होंने राइट कोर्ट का, और ये है वो ट्रॉफी, ये है वो चैंपियनशिप का सरताज जो यहाँ पर प्राप्त करना चाहेगी दोनों ही टीमें। और नवीन, किस तरह से आप इस बड़े मुकाबले को देखने जा रहे हैं आज?
See, I'll tell you something. Both the teams have earned it. Both the teams have really earned it, because Murthal Magnets have not lost a match in the Challenger round, and in the Summit round they trumped over the Humpy Heroes, and then straight forward came to this finals. Look at that, 22 wins out of 27 matches. It's a fabulous record. And on the other hand, the Periyar Panthers have won all their knockout games in the Summit round. 4 knockout games, winning it, and also winning it against the Kaziranga Rhinos in the extra time was something phenomenal. So both the best teams of Yuva Kabaddi Series making to the finals, and 16 win out of 27 says their journey is not as smooth as the Murthal Magnets, but the Panthers have fought their way, hunted their way, I should say, with the biggest Panther just showing his somersaulting skills and all that. That will be really required today on this mat, which has also changed colors from the pink lobby to the pink mat, and from the blue lobby to the blue. Look at that, the change of the color is itself in a fabulous shape, and we'll go into that countdown to start the finals of Yuva Kabaddi Series. My God, what was that? What was that in number second in the countdown? I saw something of Triple R. I saw some positions and poster shape of Triple R there. Oh, I love those photo shoots. because I've been involved in many of those such photo shoots. May it be a lot of cricket franchisee leagues or even the Kabaddi franchisee leagues, and also some state cricket franchisee leagues for Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. I've been involved in a lot of those photo shoots, and it is something fun where these players have to pose for the photos and they will not understand how the graphics is going to come up later. But right, that's a first raid now started by the biggest panther from the left to right of our screens, the right raider Ashish Narwal putting in that raid. But Harshit, I guess you were the one who gave that idea for the second position with two defenders on the back of each other. Yeah.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल आपने सही कहा नवीन। और जिस तरह से देखिए आपने बिल्कुल बात की कि जिस तरह के यहाँ पर ग्राफिक्स जो सच में शानदार थे, कोई तुलना की नहीं जा सकती है। और जिस तरह से आपने बताया कि वहाँ पर जो पहली रेड थी एम्प्टी रेड के साथ शुरुआत करते हुए नजर आएंगे। अब मुरथल मैग्नेट से उमेश पवार राइट रेड करते हुए नजर आएंगे। और डिफेंडर्स की आपने बात की नवीन शर्मा और कृष्ण धुल, देखिए इनके बीच में भी जिस तरह का प्रदर्शन आपको देखने को मिलेगा। दो राइट कॉर्नर, उमेश पवार जरूर यहाँ पर आराम से शुरुआत करते हुए नजर आए। नर्व्स को होल्ड पर रखना होगा। और नवीन, इसका राज भी बता देता हूँ कि क्यों आज पिंक मैट आपको नजर आ रही है। देखिए हमारे पास एक फोटोग्राफ आई थी, जब आप कमेंट्री करते हैं अक्सर आपके वहां पर गाल पिंक हो जाते हैं, जिसके चलते चलिए इस कलर को आज ट्राई करते हुए नजर आए। और ये कलर क्या खूब खिल रहा है, ये कबड्डी का ये खेल है। और जिस अंदाज में सभी के चेहरों पर वो एक्साइटमेंट पिछले दो टाई ब्रेकर से आ चुकी है, तो यही कहना चाहेंगे मंजिलें क्या है, रास्ता क्या है, हौसले हो तो फासला क्या है। फासला यहाँ पर क्या तय करेगा आशीष नरवाल का खेमा, क्या पेरियार पैंथर्स या फिर मुरथल मैग्नेट। चलिए पहला पॉइंट है फाइनल में नवीन। ये
Yeah, the biggest panther getting Sanjay Dul, and it was expected because Sanjay Dul has that issue in going back in time, and we've seen that in the entire series of Yuva Kabaddi Series. And Sanjay Dul also the second best defender for Murthal Magnets, but somewhere he's got that problem of going back in time, especially against the right raiders. As Ashu Malik, my favorite man, comes on to raid. He's been my favorite even from
Naveen,
the
not only your
earlier series that I've seen it.
ठीक है सर, बात करिए।
गाल पिंक होने के बारे में आपने बात किए थे, इसलिए हमने पिंक मैट बदलाया करके अपने बोल रहे थे। यू विल नॉट बिलीव, गाल पिंक दो वजह के लिए होते हैं, एक गुस्से में, एक खुशी में। एंड ये तो हुआ एंटी क्रॉस by Manish Dhul. Yeah, the Periyar Panthers will get that 1 point. Good bit of dash, good bit of block, but Ashish Narwal also crossing his leg over, and Manish Dhul also crossing it on the mid line. So that's another point as Vinay Virender walks in. लेकिन हर्षित, आपका गाल लाल क्यों होता है? Tell me something. This is, come on dude, it's not about गाल pink hona, it's about the pink city, and that's why this match has turned out to be pink in Jaipur, and that's a 2-point raid by Vinay Virender in the finals.
What a start by विनय वीरेंद्र। दर्शा रहा है ये खिलाड़ी की क्यों इतना स्पेशल बनता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। जिस तरह से अक्सर हम विनय वीरेंद्र की बात करते हैं, लेफ्ट रेडर है, राइट कॉर्नर पर वहां पर नवीन शर्मा मौजूद थे, वहां पर कवर से रवि टहलान जाना चाहते थे, रवि टहलान और वहां पर एक और खिलाड़ी क्या वहां पर अनीश मौजूद थे, उनके बीच से वहां पर गैप को भेदा और शानदार अंदाज में जिस तरह से मिडिल लाइन को क्रॉस किया। ये है वो रेड जिससे अब मुरथल मैग्नेट्स इस मुकाबले को थोड़ा सा लीड करते हुए नजर आएगी। इस मुकाबले में एक सेकंड, एक रेड बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण होने वाली है नवीन, और बहुत बड़ा मुकाबला यहां पर देखने को मिल रहा है। वो जो 34 दिनों का इंतजार, और आशीष नरवाल कह रहे हैं कि चलिए वो तैयार है, वो रुकने वालों में से नहीं है। आशीष अद्भुत खिलाड़ी हैं, दर्शा रहे हैं बार बार।
Again, Sanjay Dul, why do you have to play such high line defense when you know Ashish Narwal is coming to you? And you will have to just make that quick adjustment and correction. Ashish Narwal is not like any other raider. You cannot have your footwork like you're having with some other normal raiders. You need to change your position and stance as Ashu Malik runs in and gets his running hand touch on the top defender of Yuva Kabaddi Series, Naveen Sharma. Look at that. Yesterday we saw the Kaziranga Rhinos trying this a lot of times, and Naveen Sharma was going back in time and allowing Partik Thakar Daya to go into the lobby. 3 times that happened, but this time my man Ashu Malik gets him exactly where he has to get him. As Rinko starts his raid, and Vinay Virender, surprise ankle hold from the left end. Wow!
क्या शानदार डबल था ये। देखिए जैसे ही वहां पर इन पोजीशन से बिल्कुल ताक में थे कि जैसे ही वहां पर थोड़ा सा रिंकू मेरे पास आएंगे। अक्सर हमने रिंकू की थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट कमजोरी देखी है कि जैसे ही वहां पर निगाहें हटा लेते हैं, निगाहें बहुत ज्यादा बनाकर रखते नहीं है। वहां पर मैट पर, जिसके चलते यहाँ पर एक आसान सा वहां पर शिकार बनाया विनय वीरेंद्र ने। और देखिए पेरियार पैंथर्स पर यहाँ पर शुरुआत में प्रेशर बनाने का पूरा प्रयास करती है मुरथल मैग्नेट, जिस कार्य के लिए वो जानी जाती है। नवीन, हम अक्सर शुरुआत के बारे में बात करते हैं और मुरथल मैग्नेट्स हमेशा एक आक्रामकता से भरी हुई शुरुआत चाहती है। और चलिए अनीश यहाँ पर ब्लॉक करने के लिए आए थे, फ्रंट ब्लॉक करना चाहते थे इस बार, परंतु चलिए एंटी ब्लॉक करते हुए वहां पर आशु मलिक नजर आए। और आशु अद्भुत मलिक, शानदार प्रदर्शन, एक बार फिर से आउटवर्ड टर्न लिया, आसानी से मिड लाइन को क्रॉस किया।
Yeah, and he in fact he did not even want to put in that full turn. It was just a half twist that he did, and he blocked, as you said very rightly, the anti-block coming into the way. And you know what? I see. I've been in the commentary lines for quite some time now with kabaddi and cricket, hockey, and everything. And with the players, even I have got some terminology, some new terminologies, and that's the third time where Ashish Narwal is getting on Sanjay Dhul. Come on, Sanjay Dhul has to make that some adjustments very soon, and you can't be letting this happening for you in the finals. That's the third time that's happening for Sanjay Dhul. Right, so I was just telling you, as these young lads have brought in new system of game, new age kabaddi, even we have sort of introduced something new in our vocabulary is what I feel. There was nowhere anti-block, there was nowhere anti-turn. There was nowhere, something like bulldozing the raider and going away. All these things I think we have also evolved with Yuva Kabaddi Series growing so very nicely, and I'm really happy with that. As Umesh Pawar gets his running hand touch once again on Ravi Tehlan, and now men reducing in the Periyar Panthers arena.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल आपका सही कहना है। वहां पर नवीन की जिस तरह से युवा कबड्डी सीरीज आगे बढ़ रहा है, सिर्फ वो आगे नहीं बढ़ रहा है, बढ़ रहे हैं तो साथ में सभी सितारे, और खासकर ये जो चेहरे आपको नजर आ रहे हैं स्क्रीन पर। देखिए, आप कमेंटेटर्स की बात करते हैं तो आप कैसे इनका नाम न लेंगे। सुहेल चंदोक बहुत ही जाना माना ख्यातनाम नाम है कमेंट्री में, प्रेजेंटेशन में, और जिस तरह से इन्होंने अपना नाम कवाया है, उन्होंने दर्शाया है कि किस तरह से लगातार बदलाव यहां पर कमेंट्रीज में होता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। जिस तरह से कबड्डी के खेल की आपने बात की, अब जरूर यहां पर विनय वीरेंद्र, इन्होंने बदलाव किया था जब पेरियार पैंथर्स थोड़ा सा प्रेशर बनाना चाह रही थी मुरथल मैग्नेट्स के विरुद्ध। अब देखना वो क्या अंदर जाने का प्रयास करेंगे। नवीन जो पिछले मुकाबले के सर्वश्रेष्ठ डिफेंडर थे अपनी टीम के लिए, पेरियार पैंथर्स के लिए, क्या आज फिर से जान झोंक पाएंगे, क्या ताल ठोक पाएंगे? ज्यादा अंदर जाने का प्रयास किया नहीं है नवीन शर्मा, जरूर शायद तैयार है परसूट के लिए। आशीष नरवाल कह रहे हैं कि भाई आराम से, थोड़ा सा आराम से चलने दे।
Yeah, but you know what? 4 times. See, Periyar Panthers have got 5 points, and out of which 4 points have come against Sanjay Dhul. And I think Mohitu Dasab needs to really rectify this, or rather, he will be looking at that issue and saying, okay, if Sanjay Dhul is there, I get the point very easily. But when Sanjay Dhul is not there, Ashish Narwal has struggled. Look at that. Look at that. This is what Mohitu Dasab has to rectify. 4 points against Sanjay Dhul, very easily taken. When Sanjay Dhul is not around, you've come back with empty rates, and we've already, into that first 10 minutes of the game. And with only 5 points, only 4 points have come against Sanjay Dhul. So that is something that Ashish Narwal should look out for. If there is no Sanjay Dhul, what is his another strategy? And on the other hand, Sanjay Dhul need to really get that sorted very quickly. This is the finals. This is the all-important finals. 20 lakh rupees prize money, and more than that, the all-important, the feather in the crown, saying you are the winner of the inaugural series of Yuva Kabaddi Series, and that is going to be etched in golden words. Because even today, Harshit, even today, nobody forgets how the Jaipur franchisee won that inaugural tournament. And we still remember how Junior Bachchan and Senior Bachchan both were present in that match, and they were rejoicing with a lot of glory. Now, first what I read of the finals to Ashraf Malik.
जी हाँ, नावरण सीजन हमेशा यादगार रहता है और यादगार रहेगा ये प्रदर्शन। नवीन शर्मा का प्रदर्शन यादगार रहता हुआ नजर आएगा। देखिए, इस बार फिर से वहां पर डू और डाई रही थी, जरूर प्रेशर आशु मलिक पर था, थोड़ा सा एडवांस जरूर गए थे, परंतु बहुत अच्छा सपोर्ट वहां पर मिलता हुआ नजर आया। पेरियार पैंथर्स से और ग्रिप बहुत अच्छी बना ली थी, एक परफेक्ट ग्रिप वहां पर बनती हुई नजर आई थी। अब यहाँ पर रिंकू लेफ्ट रेड के साथ जाएंगे, जब पिछली बार रेड में गए थे विनय वीरेंद्र ने अपना शिकार बनाया था, इस बार विनय वीरेंद्र मिडल में मौजूद है, थोड़ा पीछे की तरफ। क्या कृष्ण धुल का यहाँ पर आपको पॉइंट मिलता हुआ नजर आ सकता है। रिंकू अक्सर उनकी तरफ जाने का प्रयास करेंगे, फिर से इन पोजीशन में शिकार बने हैं रिंकू, और इस बार शायद वहां पर कप्तान अपना खाता खोलेंगे मनीष दुल।
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, Rinku's weak zone from that left in position. Vinay Virender not around, but still a stronger defender. The captain Manish Dul getting it, and still Murthal Magnets maintain that 2-point lead. And just talking about Naveen Sharma when he pinned down Ashu Malik, it was the pressure of the do-or-die raid. It really was for Ashu Malik, where he could not just free himself from the strong clasps of Naveen Sharma. Now Naveen Sharma swears. I do not see Umesh Pawar getting a hand on him when Naveen Sharma swears it so confidently. Oh, come on guys, we are here to talk. We are here to talk. Come on, I understand this is the finals. Yeah, let us once again see what happened there. Umesh Pawar, did he get his hand? Is this the jersey? Is this the jersey in play? Naveen Sharma immediately swearing on the mat. The decision is not come. So the review is still not being taken. So one unsuccessful review is there for both the teams per half. I understand the Joe's Jazban Junoon. Oh, there's a review. All right. Let's listen in. Let's listen to the referees. Yeah.
जी पेरियार पैंथर्स शायद रिव्यू वहां पर लेता हुआ नजर आ रही है। अक्सर बहुत अच्छी इनकी सक्सेस रेट रहती है रिव्यूज में, देखना होगा बड़ा ही नजदीकी से यहाँ पर देखना होगा, क्योंकि उमेश पवार जिस तरह से स्लाइड पॉज लिया, एकदम से ब्रेक लगाया, 5वें गियर में गाड़ी थी, उसके पश्चात ये देखना होगा कितना क्लोज है नवीन। ऐसा लगा कि नॉन स्टॉप नवीन को शायद अपना शिकार बनाया है, ऐसा लगा जरूर है, देखना होगा कितना पास वहां पर गए हैं।
Every time you tell me non-stop Naveen, I feel it's me. Right, because of my RJing days, I always remember that name. Right, that was the first moniker. But now, let me tell you something. I think there is a jersey touch by Umesh Pawar and Rohit Khiladi Kumar. The man, I'll have to share a lot of story about Rohit Kumar to you, Harshit. It has been a good journey with that superstar. A very, very personal journey along with him and Gehlot ma'am sitting there in the stands and enjoying this finals. All right, review successful and they retain it. So, Umesh Pawar not getting a jersey touch on Naveen Sharma. Look at that. Goes into the lobby and immediately Naveen Sharma starts swearing. And this he is doing it very confidently even from yesterday. We saw what happened yesterday even against Partik Dhaya. You know, you cannot take anything against Naveen Sharma. He is very, very true. If it is out, he'll agree that it is out. And if it is not, he will definitely not agree and he will fight for his rights. I think all Naveens are the same, Arshit, isn't it?
देखिए बिल्कुल आपका सही कहना है, अभी तक तो ऐसे करामाती नजर आए। देखिए नवीन जितने भी होते हैं वो अक्सर करामाती होते हैं, और करामाती ये खिलाड़ी है, ये करामात से परिपूर्ण खिलाड़ी है, शानदार प्रदर्शन करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। और देखिए कबड्डी को क्यों कहा जाता है, कितना उस सभी का जिस तरह से आप एक्साइटमेंट ले लेते हैं, देखिए पूरी तरह से अट्रैक्शन ग्रहण कर लेता है, चाहे वहां पर जिस तरह से हम बात करते हैं सभी खिलाड़ियों की हो, साथ ही साथ सभी परिवार वालों की हो, और जिस तरह से गेम अप्रोच करता है लाइफ में, जिस तरह से कन्विक्शन की हम बात करते हैं, तो ये खेल सच में सर्वोपरि नजर आता है। और बड़ा ही गर्व होता है कि जिस तरह से जन्मदाता की हम बात करते हैं, तो कबड्डी के जन्मदाता भारत को कहा जाता है। बड़ा ही गौरवान्वित हम महसूस करते हैं कि भारत से निकला हुआ ये मिट्टी का खेल, और जिस तरह से अब इंटरनेशनली अपना बोलबाला दर्शा रहा है, सभी टीम्स यहाँ पर ये चाहती है इंटरनेशनली कि अपना वहां पर धावा बोल पाए। अब क्या धावा बोल पाएंगे? आशीष नरवाल राइट हेड के साथ शुरू कर रहे हैं, कृष्ण दुल की बाजुओं से नहीं निकल पाएंगे। ये क्या बाजू है या फिर चट्टान है? अमित हुड्डा भी वहां पर मौजूद थे, कह रहे थे क्या बात है, आप मुझे मेरी याद दिला रहे हैं। बैक होल्ड वहां पर नजर आया, शानदार प्रदर्शन। इस बार संजय हुड्डा का भी कंट्रीब्यूशन नजर आया, संजय दुल का माफ कीजिएगा।
In fact, yes. No, because see what happened was the Dubki was almost successful. Dubki was almost gone through the hands of Krishan Dul, but somewhere he got hold of the thighs, and also Sanjay Dul getting the ankles across and taking some bit of revenge on Ashish Narwal. But yes, talking about Rohit Kumar, you know, he's the reason why I call him Khiladi is because he's a very, very big fan of Akshay Kumar. And he's got the Akki tattoo which the whole world knows. He's got the Akki tattoo behind his neck. It says AKKI, Akki. because he's a very, very big fan of Akshay Kumar, and that's why I really fondly call him as Rohit Khiladi Kumar, because he was a Khiladi in his game. And more to talk about him after this 2-on-I raid from Vinay Virendra. He's got something to do here. Navin Sharma, has he also got him? The running hand touch got the left corner, but then Navin Sharma coming behind Vinay Virendra, also giving away a point. Look at that, Navin J and Navin Sharma, both the Navins cleared here very, very comfortably by Vinay Virendra, and that is the second time where Vinay Virendra is getting 2 points in a do-or-die raid. Wow! Just coming back to that story where the lot of personal talks and connections with Rohit Kumar was shared. See, he came into the Patna franchise when he got the inaugural call-up, and that too from services. Services players are very, very strong, and they are really something else compared to any other players. And he came in with a lot of strategy, lot of Josh, Jaspa and Junoon was with Rohit Kumar. As we look at this super tackle situation, no, that's an all-out. Ashu Malik has inflicted the first all-out on the Periyar Panthers in the finals of Yuva Kabaddi Series. What a raid that is.
सिर्फ वहां पर अंदर की तरफ जा रहे थे, और देखिए किसने वहां पर टैकल इनिशिएट किया। मैं जरूर थोड़ा सा ये जानकर वहां पर अचंभित हो गया कि मोनू झाकड़ जो एक इतने अच्छे रेडर हैं और जिन्होंने पेरियार पैंथर्स को पिछले कुछ मुकाबलों में लगातार अपनी रेडिंग स्किल से दर्शाया है कि वो कारनामा कर सकते हैं। अब चलिए पुनरागमन हुआ है पेरियार पैंथर्स का, 2-or-die रेड है पहली, और इस बार विजय कुमार से छोटी सी चूक है। संजय दुल शिकार बनेंगे, साथ ही साथ आशीष नरवाल तैयार हैं इस फाइनल के लिए, कदम रख चुके हैं एक बार फिर से ऑल आउट के पश्चात। और ये वापसी की कहानी अगर कोई लिखना चाहता है तो इनके कलम में बहुत शाही होती है अक्सर। ये जो वापसी की कहानी रखते हैं नवीन, देखिए वहां पर चैलेंजर राउंड में 5वें 6ठे पायदान पर समाप्त करने के बाद किसने सोचा था कि ये टीम फाइनल तक का सफर तय कर पाएगी, इतनी जज्बे के साथ, इतने जुनून के साथ, इतने जोश के साथ।
Oh, look at this. Vinay Virendra is getting it very, very easy. Once again on the left cover. But just going back to that raid where Ashish Narwal got those 2 points. It was pressure on him. But as Vinay Virendra easily gets his hands on Ravi Tehlan on the left cover and says, right, I will take that comfortably. But Ashish Narwal in that previous raid, it is a classic error. Classic error of left corner and right cover. Getting into the, plot that has been set up by a right raider. It was so classic to watch. Right raider going for the bonus in a do-or-die raid situation. And there you go. Vijay Kumar committing that error. And once again, anybody standing in that right corner today is got to pay for Ashish Narwal's bills. Everybody, whoever is standing in that right cover, look at that. First it was Sanjay Dul, now it is Manish Dul. Everybody paying the bills of Ashish Narwal's finals raid points.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, और ये जो लड़ाई है वो निश्चित तौर पर, और मैं एक बात नवीन आपसे भी शेयर करना चाहता हूँ, जिस तरह से आपने आशीष नरवाल की बात की, मुझे आज ये अपने सर्वश्रेष्ठ मोमेंटम में नजर आ रहे हैं। हमने जो इनको शुरुआती दिनों में देखा था, वो बूस्टर राउंड के जब शुरुआती मैचेस में जब इनकी टीम एक तरफा मुकाबले जीत रही थी, बिल्कुल उसी तरह के फॉर्म में नजर आ रहे हैं। और आशु मलिक कह रहे हैं कि चलिए आप इनकी मोमेंटम की बात कर रहे हैं, आप इनकी फॉर्म की बात कर रहे हैं, मेरी डुबकी को आप बिल्कुल भी वहां पर अनदेखा नहीं कर सकते हैं। क्या शानदार वहां पर डुबकी लगाई है। जरूर 2 खिलाड़ियों को शायद शिकार बनाने की क्या बात कर रहे हैं, कितने खिलाड़ियों को शिकार बनाया है आशु मलिक ने, थोड़ा सा डिस्कशन यहां पर करा जा रहा है।
Yeah, it's a new skill. It's a new skill that we have only seen in Yuva Kabaddi Series. It's a reverse dubki. Look at that. It's a reverse dubki. It is not the straight dubki under the chain. It is a back squat dubki. And I will really give that name as a reverse dubki because the decision has gone to Ashu Malik. But I am sure the Murthal Magnets will want more points. That's why they are going in for the review. Yeah, it is Monu Jakar and Navin Sharma. In fact, both the points. Yeah, that is what Krishan Dul is saying. The referees have given just 1 point. So Ashu Malik says, no, I've got both the defenders from the right flank. Look at that. Navin Sharma for sure, no doubt. Navin Sharma for sure, no doubt. And there you go. There you go. Right leg of Ashu Malik touching Monu Jakar before touching the midline. So it is a 2-point raid according to me from the commentary box. But the referees will have to discuss that, and Mohit Udasab does not even want to see that. Yeah, 2 points. Murthal Magnets retain the review, and Monu Jakar and Navin Sharma, both of them has to go back on the bench. This was very clear in the reverse dubki, and then before crossing the midline, he's just touching the right leg there to Monu Jakar. let me just take off that 1 extra second and tell you the story about Rohit Kumar. आपकी इजाजत से हर्षित.
Yes, Naveen, continue.
No, I was just joking. No. See, what happened was we've spent a lot of time with Rohit Sharma. Rohit Kumar, and there you go. Oh my God! This game does not allow me to talk stories tonight. And this is a very, very high-flying game. Once again, Rinku been pinned down exactly in that left flank. Vijay Kumar initiating that, and Krishan Dul coming right behind him.
तो नवीन, एक और उससे पहले मेरा प्रश्न रहेगा कि क्या ब्रॉडकास्टर से हम मांग कर लें कि थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा टाइम हमें दिया जाए कमेंट्री के लिए, के लिए?
Oh my God! Yeah, talking about the broadcasters, really, they have been really our backbone as fan code. Every single match, every single day. Out of these 34 days, they are with us and getting you such live action for the entire world. It is not easy, and thank you so much for Fan Code for being there for all our support, and Sanskar School Jaipur, and also our physio partners UEM, and our hospital partners Metromas, and also our voice of the event FM Tadka, who always say apni suno, and Abhishek Gupta, of course, with Metromas attached as the best surgeon when it comes to sports injuries. Right, Rohit Kumar, quickly, I'll finish that. See, when we were shooting a lot of shows and videos, come on, it's a super hit! Rohit Kumar, मेरे भाई, आपके बारे में मुझे बोलने नहीं दे रहे ये लोग.
जी हाँ, शानदार प्रदर्शन यहाँ पर जारी है. शानदार जबरदस्त धुआंधार. क्या एक भी वॉल पुट्टी सुपर रेड नजर आएगी. देखिए, इस खिलाड़ी की जितनी तारीफ की जाए नवीन, मैंने कहा था कि ये मुझे नजर आ रहे हैं अपने सर्वश्रेष्ठ मोमेंटम में. जिस तरह से ये प्रदर्शन, और आज पूरे अपने अतीत को बुलाकर आए. जो हो चुका है उसे भूल जाइए. और देखिए, फाइनल का सबसे बड़ा टैग की अगर बात करूं तो वो सबसे बड़ा जो प्रेशर टैग होता है, नवीन से उस टैग को हटाना चाहेंगे. पिछला मुकाबला आपने बहुत अच्छा खेला है नवीन, आप अपना अतीत मत भूलिए. पिछला मुकाबला आपके लिए बहुत शानदार रहा था. उस मोमेंटम को कैरी फॉरवर्ड कीजिए. विनय वीरेंद्र आज अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. विनय वीरेंद्र सिर्फ इंतजार कर रहे हैं वहां पर कि कोई डिफेंडर आए, चूक करे, और इस चूक से यहां पर आसानी से वहां पर सीख नहीं ले पा रहे पेरियार पैंथर्स. तो चाहेंगे कि वहां पर एडवांस टैकल के लिए न जाएं. आशीष नरवाल जरूर वहां पर 5 के हाउस में ज्यादा अंदर जाने का शायद वहां पर प्रयास करेंगे. नहीं, अक्सर उन्हें बहुत पसंद है 6-7 का जब हाउस होता है उसमें पॉइंट लेकर आना. नवीन,
Yeah, see, he's finished his Super 10 today in the finals. The first Raider to finish his Super 10, and out of which 5 times, and now 6 times. 6 times he's got Sanjay Dhul out, and wherever Sanjay Dhul wants to stand, let him stand. He's picking him very, very correctly. This time, not the right cover. Sanjay Dhul was standing in the left corner, and he is really making him as his weak point. Look at that. 13 points for the Panthers, and just 11 points coming out of Ashish Narwal, and out of which 6 points against Sanjay Dhul. Have you ever seen such a data? Have you ever seen such numbers going against one defender? And look at this. Vinay Virendra, the moment he touches Navin Sharma immediately agrees to it. If there is a touch by the Raider, even if it is a kick or a hand touch or toe touch, he immediately agrees. Look at that. The back kick, and Navin Sharma completely agrees. So do not argue with Navin Sharma, because he's a very, very truthful defender is what I have seen. But Harshit, can you believe this? 11 great points by Ashish Narwal, 13 points by the Panthers, of course now 14, right? And see what has happened. 6 points against Sanjay Dhul. What should Sanjay Dhul be feeling now?
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल एक थोड़ा सा पर पतला हुआ समीकरण नजर आएगा वहां पर संजय दुर्ग के लिए जरूर. और देखिए, आशीष नरवाल ने जिस तरह से अपने प्लेयर को चुना है, और देखिए पता ही नहीं लगा कि कब यहाँ पर हाफ टाइम हो चुका है. नवीन, देखिए क्या हाफ टाइम को भी बढ़ाना चाहिए, पता ही नहीं चल पाया.
No, watch your clock, referees. Come on, it's not half time yet. We've not even spent half of our energies.
चलते एक छोटे से ब्रेक के लिए उससे पहले.
हाय, आई एम आयुषी. पूरा नाम बताऊंगी तो सोशल पे स्टॉक करोगे, और फिलहाल मुझे मेरे करियर पे फोकस करना है, और तुम्हें भी करना चाहिए, क्योंकि जाना है ग्लोबल, जैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया में एमए या लंदन में एमबीए. सो क्या करोगे? इससे उससे पूछना, इस पुराना जमाना, क्योंकि ये आपका करियर है माय फ्रेंड. तो एक्सपर्ट को करो राइट स्वाइप. लेवरेज एट यू. कहाँ पढ़ोगे, क्या पढ़ोगे, यूनिवर्सिटी, वीजा, सब ये करेंगे, और हार्डवर्क वो तुम्हारा. बाय द वे, ये रियल आयुषी है, एक्टर नहीं, रियल स्टूडेंट। डाउनलोड द ऐप and book your free counseling session now.
Right, welcome back after that short little break. 22 for the Murthal Magnets and 14 for the Periyar Panthers. And in the finals, we did not even realize that it was the halftime. And 4 tackle points only for the Murthal Magnets. And against the Periyar Panthers, single tackle point. Right, Naveen Sharma, Naveen J, everybody needs to raise up to the occasion in the second half. As we will now watch this beautiful trophy. Look at this. Who is that going to be? Is it going to be Ashish Narwal? Is it going to be Manish Dhul who will be lifting this? Wow! The pillars of this trophy suggests that Kabaddi is a team game, and on top of everything, there is that beautiful pose of 2 raiders or 2 defenders trying to just get some points towards their team. Marvelously designed trophy. Movers behind this as a brain. Hats off to them, really. Hats off to them for that design. And that's a rolling trophy. Mind you, this is just the inaugural series, and the inaugural champions will never ever be forgotten. Gagpong franchisee is never forgotten in the history of Kabaddi Franchisee League, and India has never been forgotten in the T20 World Cup winner history. Mahendra Singh Dhoni name came out from there. Who is that going to be tonight? Is it going to be Ashish Narwal or Manish Dhul as we soak in this highlights? Every single time, Sanjay Dhul has been the target for Ashish Narwal 6 times against Sanjay Dhul, and wherever Sanjay Dhul wants to stand, let him stand. It is Ashish Narwal who's picking it all the time, and the defense of the Murthal Magnets, apart from Sanjay Dhul, have really done well. I'm sorry to say that, but that is the fact. That really is the fact, and this reverse Tupki was a treat to watch. This super raid actually brought Periyar Panthers back to that first half, and before we start the second half, Ashit, the story that is so long pending of Rohit Kumar. You know what? That time, see, now of course Rohit would have got used to a lot of things. He was using WhatsApp for the first time, I believe. Because in services, what happens is you do not have a lot of time to download a lot of apps, because you're always playing for the country and all that. So somewhere me and him were so close that I actually showed him what is the emojis on WhatsApp, how can you send what emojis to whom, and I generally sometimes have even sat down with him and he used to tell me in Hindi. I used to message in English and use those emojis. And don't ask me whom we were sending those emojis and what emojis to anybody. Don't ask me that. So that is our friendship with me and Rohit. As Ashu Malik now gets another easy point.
जी हाँ, इस बार भी एक आसान सा पॉइंट वहां पर प्राप्त जरूर हुआ है। देखिए जो फर्क है, जो फासला है और लीड को कंसोलिडेट करने का, लीड को यहाँ पर एक बेहतरीन बनाने का यहाँ पर प्रयास करना चाहता है मुर्थल मैग्नेट्स का खेमा, जो अक्सर बहुत ही सक्षम है। जिस तरह से आपने स्टोरी की वहाँ पर बात की नवीन, वो सच में बताती है कि जिस तरह से आप दोनों की बॉन्डिंग, और बॉन्डिंग आप यहाँ पर सभी खिलाड़ियों की इस मैच पर चाहिए होगा। पेरियार पैंथर्स को सपोर्ट करना होगा। और नवीन, मेरे लिए एक चिंताजनक विषय, हमने समरी की बात की, आशीष नरवाल इज इन बेस्ट फॉर्म, वो अपना सर्वश्रेष्ठ देते हुए जरूर नजर आ रहे हैं, परंतु एक बार फिर से मेरा जो चिंताजनक विषय है वो है कि कौन डिफेंस में पॉइंट लाएगा और कौन उनका साथ देगा। ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है नवीन। अक्सर हमने मुकाबले पलटते हुए देखे और पेरियार पैंथर्स ने क्या खूब पलटे हैं, परंतु अगर उन्हें पलटवार की कहानी एक बार पुनः लिखनी है तो उन्हें डिफेंस में पॉइंट लाना होगा। किसी न किसी को आशीष नरवाल को यहां पर साथ देना होगा।
Very much, and with Amit Huda sitting there in the stands and supporting the Periyar Panthers as their brand ambassador, I really am not happy with the defense. That in the finals, just getting one tackle point yet, and Naveen J once again committing that error on Ashu Malik. See, this is what I always say. You can feel whatever you want on the kabaddi mat on the attack front, but your defense is the best form of attack. That is shouldn't be never ever forgotten. You know, just that is what we always keep saying, isn't it? Your raiding will win you wars, but your defense will win you battles, and this is the biggest battle ever on the Yuva Kabaddi Series mat. Once again a multi-point raid. Sanjay Dhul once again giving away points. Vijay Kumar, and that is AKU wall putty super raid by the biggest Panther again.
जी हाँ, यहाँ पर एक बार फिर से उस तरह के प्रदर्शन को यहाँ पर लगातार करना एक और बार शानदार प्रदर्शन है, और जिस तरह से लगातार अपनी टीम के लिए जी तोड़ परिश्रम करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं, देखकर बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। क्या एक सब्स्टिट्यूट करता हुआ टीम नजर आ सकता है। पेरियार पैंथर्स से वहां पर एक विसल बजता हुआ नजर आया था, और ये देखिए अब फाइनल मुकाबले में पहला क्या ग्रीन कार्ड निकलते हुए नजर आएगा। और देखिए जिस तरह से वहां पर पहले प्यार से बुलाते हैं कि मोहित हुड्डा साहब आइए आइए, आपका सत्कार करेंगे, ये लीजिए ग्रीन कार्ड, तुरंत बचा दिया है कि प्लीज आप वहां से, हमें पता है कि आप बहुत एक्सप्रेसिव हैं, हमें पता है कि बहुत ही जल्द आप बड़ी बड़ी फिल्म से भी काम करते हुए नजर आ सकते हैं, क्योंकि नवीन धोनी की बहुत सारी जानकारी है वहां पर। परंतु आशु मलिक, अब पेरियार पैंथर्स का डिफेंस किस तरह से अपना संयम बरत पाएगा। ये श्रेष्ठता की लड़ाई है, सिर्फ श्रेष्ठता आप अपने खेल में नहीं, आपको अपने दिमाग से भी बल बुद्धि का इस्तेमाल करना होगा। परंतु आशु मलिक ये दर्शा रहे हैं कि क्यों इनके बीच में लगता है आशु अद्भुत मलिक। नवीन, क्या ये नामांकन सही है?
No, marvelous. I will really agree that on any day of the year, because Ashu Adbhut Malik is really doing it. Because look at that toe touch which came in so strong and so quick like an arrow, and also bonus with one in the real nick of the time. That was not even a split second. That was there was a difference there, and now Vinay Virendra. Why? Just dry up Ashish Narwal. He is the only solo warrior today for the Periyar Panthers. He is the only man getting points. Why give him and gift him points when you have such a big lead? And that's what Umesh Pawar is so angry actually on Vinay Virendra. That's the right word to use. He's not just livid, he's angry on Vinay Virendra. The way he's just giving him that stare. Yeah, just talking about Mohit Huda sir. Why? Okay, now Ashu Malik is given the clear bonus away by Naveen J. I do not understand what was that strategy. They do not want touch points to go against them, and Naveen Sharma finally gets a tackle point. There you see, Mandeep Singh. That is what he was trying to say to Ashu Malik. When you got the bonus, why did you go so deep inside? Why did you come back? And that is just the second tackle point for the Periyar Panthers tonight in this finals. And Arshid, did you realize why was the green card given to Mohit Huda Saab? Because
yes, Naveen.
Yeah. No, because he actually sent in Sagar for the substitution. Because he thought Ashish Narwal will come back with an empty raid. And he did not realize that it was a super raid, and he did not expect it, rather. Oh, that was very close. That was very, very close on Umesh Pawar. Oh, my God. That was in touching distance. Oh, and Manish Dul did not even go for the support, and somewhere Umesh Pawar's luck saving him, that's all. So talking about Mohit Huda Saab, he was actually readying Sagar for the substitute. Lovely diving ankle hold by Naveen J. So when he rejected that substitute, the referees were not happy with that, because Ashish Narwal put that super raid, and Mohit Huda Saab decided against Sagar to come inside the mat, and that is why he got that green card. And now, look at this for a comeback. All out is Murthal Magnets, their first all out in the finals, and Ashish Narwal is tiring up. He's really tiring up, but they are catching up to the Murthal Magnets' lead.
जी हाँ, जो पकड़ आपको एक बहुत ही मजबूत नजर आ रही थी, उस पकड़ को यहाँ पर अब कमजोर कर दिया है, उस लीड को अब कमजोर कर दिया है पेरियार पैंथर्स ने, और सेकेंड हाफ नवीन एक्साइटमेंट से परिपूर्ण होने वाला है। जिस तरह से 27-24 अब महज 3 पॉइंट की लीड यहाँ पर मुर्तल मैग्नेट्स के पास है। कहीं ना कहीं बचना होगा थोड़ा सा विनय वर्सेटाइल वीरेंद्र से, क्योंकि टैकल भी कर रहे हैं अपनी टीम के लिए वहां पर रेड पॉइंट्स भी सर्वश्रेष्ठता के साथ ला रहे हैं। अब देखना होगा, बोनस यहां पर अच्छी तरह से प्राप्त किया है, 3 पॉइंट की जो लीड थी उसे 4 पॉइंट की ली है, और आशीष नरवाल देखिए 17 पॉइंट्स इस खिलाड़ी ने लिए हैं। और बताना चाहूंगा जिस तरह से नवीन मेरे लिए एक बार फिर से, चाहे वहां पर आशीष नरवाल पिछला पॉइंट के साथ 18 हो गए थे, परंतु सिर्फ 2 पॉइंट्स वहां पर नवीन शर्मा को मिले हैं टैकल में, और 1 पॉइंट नवीन जे को मिला है। उसके बावजूद महज 4 पॉइंट की लीड है मुर्तल मैग्नेट्स के पास। तो डिफेंडर्स का आज ज्यादा गेम नजर आया नहीं है, मुर्तल मैग्नेट से भी सिर्फ 4 टैकल पॉइंट्स नजर आए हैं। नवीन, तो क्या आपको कारण नजर आ रहा है? क्या डिफेंडर्स थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा डिफेंसिव खेलने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं, या फिर ओवर द बॉक्स खेल रहे हैं? क्या शानदार खेल रहे हैं रेडर्स, आउट ऑफ द सिलेबस।
Oh yeah. See again, what is happening is, see again, if you see the defense points of Murthal Magnets, it is only that one weak link is Sanjay Dhul. Okay, I'm again really sorry for picking that weak link all the time. But yes, he has been. The numbers suggest. And today he's been picked by Ashish Narwal for more than 6 times. So somewhere that is the worry for Murthal Magnets. But when you look at Periyar Panthers, oh my God, Vijay Kumar will have to be very careful with that. And when you look, come on, that's the 7th time Sanjay Dhul. This is a team game. It is not 1 versus 1. There should not be any self-obsession.
जी हाँ, आधा दर्जन से ज्यादा बार, यानी कि अब 7वीं बार यहां पर संजय दुल को बेंच पर जाना पड़ेगा। इतना एडवांस टैकल आप वहां पर पेरियार पैंथर्स के ऐसे बड़े खिलाड़ी और जो इतने अच्छे मोमेंटम में हो, उन्हें आप कर नहीं सकते हैं। आशीष नरवाल देखिए, वो आराम से बैठे हैं, जानते हैं अपना समय ले रहे हैं। और नवी देखिए कितनी रेड्स मोनू चौकर ने किए, कितनी रेड्स रिंकू ने किए, लगातार यहां पर रेड्स कर रहे हैं। इस बार कवर रवि टहलान, क्या ये रवि का मतलब होता है सूर्य? क्या ये सूर्य सी चमक अपने आप में ला सकते हैं? ये क्या अपनी टीम के लिए शानदार जानदार प्रदर्शन दर्शा सकते हैं? देखिए, अगर आपको चमकना है तो आपको सूर्य की तरह जलना होगा नवीन। देखिए, एक बहुत बड़ी बात हमारे गुरु कहा करते थे कि अगर आप सूर्य की तरह चमकना चाहते हैं तो सबसे पहले सूर्य की तरह थोड़ा सा जलिए। जिस तरह से अगर आपको सोना बनना है तो सोना बनने के लिए आपको पहले वहां पर भट्टी पर चढ़ना पड़ेगा, भट्टी पर जलना पड़ेगा, और उसके बाद आप सोना बन पाएंगे। मोनू जबरदस्त जाकर अब रेड पर।
Very much. But really my heart goes out for Ashish Narwal. The way he was sitting on the mat, Harshit, he was just not taking those important breaths. He was actually gaining a lot of energy back into his system. See, his right leg actually would have suffered today because he's already carrying a niggle, and yesterday Periyar Panthers won both the matches in one day, and that is once again a history created by them. In the morning, oh, there we go, the Dukki this time does not allow, and Mohitudasab is back with his action moments. Look at that. There has to be one camera fixed there. I request my director to just keep up one camera there fixed. The RF camera can be there fixed with Mohitudasab, because now it is all starting for the Periyar Panthers. They are inching closer and closer to this Murthal Magnets' lead. Now the lead is just 2 points, and I think after the all-out, Harshit, when the all-in has happened for Murthal Magnets, not much of the points has been coming very easily for them. It is all Periyar Panthers. Yeah, yesterday I was just talking about Ashish Narwal. In the morning, they won it against the Kaziranga Rhinos, and then in the evening again, they won it against the Hampi Heroes. So 2 strong teams, and it is not easy to win against such teams. You know, very, very strong teams, and that is again a history in the Yuva Kabaddi Series where one team is winning 2 knockout games in one single day, and that was all Ashish Narwal once again yesterday and today in a do-or-die raid. Come on! Now, yesterday he did a very brilliant thing of bringing Sagar in for the do-or-die raids. Today also he could have done that strategy. It's just a 2-point lead for Murthal Magnets, and what if Ashish Narwal is pinned down in this raid? You could have got Sagar back on the mat. It is under 10 seconds, and gone! Really nice! Look at this! Mohitudasab has actually said that, okay, that's the equalizer. That's the equalizer. 2 points. Krishan Dhul and Manish Dhul swept off. Oh, green card. Green card again, because no talking apart from the legal lines. Manish Dhul.
नवीन देखिए कैसे आज आशीष नरवाल को आप पकड़ पाएंगे, कैसे इनका कोई तोड़ निकल पाएगा। ऐसा ताला बन गया है आज आशीष नरवाल, जिसके चाबी आज किसी के पास भी आपको नजर नहीं आएगी। इस ताले की आज चाबी आपको किसी के पास नजर नहीं आएगी। इसे अगर कोई वहां पर बंद कर सकता है तो वो स्वयं है। देखिए, जरूर विजय कह रहे हैं कि शायद एक यहाँ पर क्या रिव्यू क्या वहां पर लेते हुए नजर आए कि क्या सेल्फ आउट हुए।
No, Murthal, oh, he's struggling. He is really struggling with the right knee. See, Vijay Virender was actually saying, the Murthal Magnets are saying that Ashish Narwal stepped into the lobby even before going towards Krishan Dhul. That is what they are contesting for. Krishan Dhul and Manish Dhul were very livid because of that. So, if Ashish Narwal has stepped into the lobby, that is going to be really wrong. No, we'll have to just go back one more frame. Yeah, look at Vijay Virender. Sorry, Vijay Kumar. Vijay Kumar was actually. Oh my God. Right, that's fine. So that is the equalizer. So actually, just for conversation's sake, not on controversial sake, let me just mention this for our viewers who are watching live on Fan Code as we get into a Ethiopia strategic timeout. Vijay Kumar was actually contesting, saying somewhere Ashish Narwal has stepped into the lobby, and that is what even Manish Dhul was really suggesting the referees for. This is what we are looking at Ashish Narwal today. He's done everything possible for his team today with 21 rate points. Take a bow. Strike rate of 91. 23 raids put in. And I do not see today Monu Jakar or Rinku put in a lot of raids. And this is Ashish Narwal all single. They say single-handedly, but I am saying another new term with a single leg, I should say, because his right leg today is really bruised. His right leg is completely bruised. I can really feel his pain. But just in that review, because we'll have to be fair and clear for our viewers. Look at that. Immediately, somewhere Vijay Kumar was just suggesting to the referees that Ashish Narwal has stepped into the lobby. Right, that time is passed by. I think we have given our clarifications live on fan code. And now, let's start the proceedings with 29 each.
जी हाँ 29 बराबरी पर इक्वलाइजर इवन स्टीवन जब ये स्कोर हो चुका है 2 मैन महज मुरथल मैग्नेट्स के लिए यहाँ पर कोर्ट पर मौजूद है, जिनमें से एक उमेश पवार है। ये बड़े शानदार खिलाड़ी हैं। अक्सर जब उपयोगिता दर्शाने की बात आती है ये खिलाड़ी हमेशा होता है, परंतु इस खिलाड़ी का कहाँ आज किसी के पास तोड़ है। ये खिलाड़ी अटूट है, ये बेजोड़ है, ये बेमिसाल है। राइट रेड विजय कुमार की तरफ जा रहे हैं। विजय कुमार को शिकार बनाया है। क्या कंसेक्यूटिव दूसरी बार मुरथल मैग्नेट्स को ऑल आउट की तरफ धकेल पाएंगे या फिर उमेश पवार ये वापसी करा पाएंगे मुरथल मैग्नेट्स को? इकलौते खिलाड़ी अब बात जाएंगे। देखिए एक बार फिर से बहुत ज्यादा वहां पर अंदर जाते हुए नजर आए और 30-30 देखिए पहली बार देखिए 29-29 का जब स्कोर था पेरियार पैंथर्स ने मुकाबले में बराबरी की है और अब उनके पास मौका है। अब उनके पास मौका है कि सिर्फ बराबरी से आप खुश मत होइए, लीड ले जा पाइए। ये मोहित हुडा साहब कह रहे हैं। उमेश पवार बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट रेड है, कह लीजिए डू और डाई रेड है।
Yeah, very much a do or die raid because Murthal Magnets should not be getting into that second all out. Under 10 seconds, jump, but in the wrong direction. Yeah, Mohit Huda Saab today is enjoying this, and I like the pride in his face for his boys that he's got. Really well done. Umesh Pawar also gets the bonus point, but the jump was completely in the wrong direction. It was towards the lobby, and the right cover, Anish getting it very, very easily for pinning down Umesh Pawar, and that's the second all-out inflicted on Murthal Magnets for the very first time in this finals of Yuva Kabaddi Series. Harshit, Periyar Panthers are leading now. Not a comfortable lead, but a very substantial one, I should say. Very, very important lead here for the Periyar Panthers. The first time ever in this Yuva Kabaddi Series is final, and inching closer to that marvelous trophy. And you just gave a lot of numbers and points in the beginning of the match in the presentation when you called in the teams. 10,239 raids. My God, just before the finals, I'm saying. And awesome 202 super raids. Just amazing. And the successful tackles is 2,561. Oh, those are staggering numbers. Those are real staggering numbers. And just unbelievable how these golden lads, for me, really, they are my KGF, and I say this is Kabaddi Goldfield.
जी और देखिए साथ ही साथ वो 33 दिनों का परिश्रम है। विनय वर्सेटाइल वीरेंद्र क्या इस बार वो कारनामा करने में सक्षम रहे? जरूर मोहित हुडा साहब और बाकी सभी खिलाड़ियों की नजरें हैं विनय वीरेंद्र पर। मोनू जाखड़ कह रहे हैं कि हमने पकड़ लिया है। विनय वीरेंद्र कह रहे हैं कि चलिए रेफरी का डिसीजन आने दीजिए। देखिए सभी के चेहरों पर एक्साइटमेंट है, सभी के चेहरों पर वो आश्चर्यजनक एक लुक है, देखना होगा। और देखिए किस तरह से यहाँ पर हाथ मलते नजर आएंगे, क्या पेरियार पैंथर्स या फिर ये है AKV वॉल पुट्टी सुपर रेड। नवीन, इस परिस्थितियों में ये सुपर रेड आएगी, किसने सोचा था कि बाज के बच्चे मुंडेर नहीं किया करते, यानी कि ऐसे बड़े बड़े मुकाबलों में ऐसे बड़ी बड़ी परिस्थितियां आती चली रहती है।
Very much. Really important, and the review by Periyar Panthers will say that they did not cross the midline. Vinay Virendra did not cross the midline will be the review. This is the review taken by Periyar Panthers, and Vinay Virendra, I think, was comfortable and confident about it, because I also saw Sumanji running immediately onto the mat, and she really had a very good view of what was Vinay Virendra's all important left hand was doing. You know, he's a left raider, very strong left hand. He just fell from the back line. He actually went in for the bonus, and there was the ankle hold attempted from the right in position, and then Naveen Sharma came in for the back hold, and then the support from the left flank came across to give away 3 points. And Mohit Huda Saab's eyes is really lit up now. He is talking less from his mouth and more from his eyes, definitely, because this is the biggest ever review coming up. If this review goes towards the Murthal Magnets, they will probably come back into the lead of this finals. All important review, and I really do not want to be in the referee seat as of now. This is tense moments. If you really are not strong-hearted, I will say please just make yourself very strong for this. Look at this. This is the ankle hold attempted, and Ashish Narwal went for the ankle hold. Naveen Sharma came across. All important left hand, I think, has crossed the midline. I think it has crossed the midline there. Vinay Virendra's very strong left-hander, and the southpaw, I think, has asked the Periyar Panthers to go southwards in the points table as well. My God, this is unbelievable rate.
कितनी बारीकियत के साथ वहां पर नवीन, देखिए सिर्फ वहां पर इंचेस का खेल हमने अक्सर सुनते हैं, परंतु ये तो इंचेस से छोटी टर्म्स भी अगर उसके पूछो ना तो उसकी तरफ जाना पड़ जाए, क्योंकि बिल्कुल वहां पर एक महीन सा, जिस तरह से वहां पर सुई में हम धागा पिरोते हैं, कितना महीन सा वहां पर वो होता है, उसी प्रकार से ऐसा नजर आया कि क्या यहाँ पर विनय वीरेंद्र ने लाइन को क्रॉस किया. जरूर अब रेफरी का निर्णय यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा, और देखिए क्या पर माला जपते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, मोहित हुडा साहब. परंतु चलिए देखना होगा, डिसीजन यहाँ पर चालू है. जरूर रामबीर सर जो आपको ऑफिशियल रेफरी नजर आ रहे हैं, करामात जरूर नजर आया विनय वीरेंद्र का, थोड़ा सा एडवांस टैकल भी था वहां पर आशीष नरवाल का.
Review unsuccessful. It's only 2 points, but review unsuccessful. You do not have any more reviews, is it? Periyar Panthers, right? Ankle hold. Naveen Sharma. Yes, very correct. Very correct. Only 2 points. So it is not a super raid, right? In the replay we saw the another defender came across from the left flank after Vinay Virendra's hand is gone through the midline. So that is not a lead for Periyar Panthers. That's the raid which brought in the equalizer. Wow.
नवीन,
where is this finals heading, Harshit?
एक प्रश्न रहेगा, क्या आप एक्स्ट्रा टाइम के लिए तैयार हैं? क्या आप तैयारी कर आए हैं? क्या आप देखना चाहते हैं फाइनल में एक्स्ट्रा टाइम? जरूर रिंकू बहुत समय के बाद यहां पर रेड करते हुए नजर आए, और क्यों रेड करते हुए नजर आए? आशीष नरवाल को वहां पर शिकार बनाया था, वहां पर डिफेंस करते हुए आउट हुए थे. हमारे सभी दर्शकों को बता देते हैं, विनय वीरेंद्र के लिए वैसे तो जरूर एक प्रश्न रहेगा कि क्यों गए थे आशीष नरवाल वहां पर टैकल के लिए, शायद इसलिए कि टैकल उनके लिए इतना बेहतर रहा नहीं अभी तक. पेरियार पैंथर्स के लिए आशु मलिक को एक बार फिर से चकरने का प्रयास किया था. आप बिल्कुल भी कबड्डी के मैट पर निगाहें हटा नहीं सकते, निगाहें हटी है, दुर्घटना घटी है. यहां पर आशु अद्भुत मलिक ने एक बार फिर से करिश्मेटिक प्रदर्शन दर्शा दिया है.
Naveen J once again. How many times has he stepped out of the end line in this entire Yuva Kabaddi series? Look at this. When the end line referee was asking Naveen J to leave the mat, and Ashu Malik just double confirming that he gets a touch on him, and a do-or-die raid now for Rinku. It's Monu Jakar now. Monu Jakar should not be really comfortable with just a bonus. He has to be very sure with the touch point, and the defense of Murthal Magnets will test his patience, especially Sanjay Dul if he does not go for an advanced tackle. And now under 10 seconds, ankle hold comes in. Vijay Kumar says thank you so much, and now the Periyar Panthers get that equalizer. No bonus also.
देखिए बिल्कुल मोनू जबरदस्त जाकर इस बार जाते हुए रेड पर आपको नजर आए, बहुत ज्यादा डीप चले गए थे और बोनस उन्होंने प्राप्त नहीं किया था. और जब देखिए 2 पॉइंट्स की लीड मुर्तल मैग्नेट्स के पास है, पिछला पॉइंट मुर्तल मैग्नेट्स को यहाँ पर मिलता हुआ नजर आया, यानी कि एक बार फिर से अब जो लीड फिर से क्या प्राप्त किया उसे कॉन्सोलिडेट कर पाएंगे. ये बराबर है. नवीन, आपको इंस्टा एस्ट्रो में जाना चाहिए, आपने इस रेड से पहले कह दिया था स्कोर बराबरी पर है. देखिए क्या आपका दृश्य यही था, इसके बारे में तो जरूर बाद में बात करूंगा, परंतु ये है एकेवी वॉल पुट्टी सुपर टैकल. पेरियार पैंथर्स ही इनमें शानदार जकड़न है. अनीश के लिए पिछले कुछ मुकाबले उनके कद के मुकाबले गए नहीं थे, परंतु इस बार मुताफिक कर रहे हैं, इस्तकबाल कर रहे हैं अपने प्रदर्शन का। ये है उमंग से भरपूर मुकाबला। और सबसे अच्छी बात क्या हुई है नवीन, वो हुई है कि बिगेस्ट पैंथर वापसी कर रहे हैं मैट पर आशीष नरवाल।
I was just looking at the current score and saying that was the equalizer, but somewhere I don't know what's happening from the last 3-4 days. Whatever I try and say is becoming reality on the kabaddi mat. So I rather shut up and don't predict what is happening in the future. That is what I want to do, because this is a substitution once again coming in, and I also think that this is a time for our Ethiopia strategic timeout. Under 5 minutes left in the Yuva Kabaddi Series final to get our inaugural champions. It is very, very important now for the Murthal Magnets to somewhere try and understand where should they get that lead from, because Ashu Malik today has put us 87 rate strike rate performance with 14 raids out of 16, 14 rate points out of 16 raids, and he's always been adbhut. And that reverse dubki was even a eye catcher to watch Ashu Adbhut Malik today. But my heart really still goes out for Ashish Narwal for all the efforts that he's put in. Harshit, it is 80% a one-man show, 80% of it, and in a final you cannot win it single-handedly. And somewhere, if that is what the team wants to think and do, I do not understand why the others are still thinking that they can even support Ashish Narwal. They have to just stop thinking. They have to just stop thinking and get into the action, because now it's under 5 minutes. Scores completely nothing to pick from this. 35-35. It's as if now the finals have started. Under 5 minutes to go, and the finals of Yuva Kabaddi Series have started now. It is not started at 8 p.m. It is started now at 8:55.
अब वो थ्रिलिंग टाइम शुरू हो चुका है, अब वो थ्रिलर टाइम शुरू हो चुका है। अब अक्सर आपको जो जितने भी दर्शक है ना, वो अपने अपने सीटों पर बैठते हुए नजर नहीं आएंगे, सभी अपने अपने लेग्स पर खड़े होते हुए नजर आएंगे, क्योंकि अंडर 5 मिनट नहीं, अब अंडर 4 मिनट अभी मुकाबला जा रहा है। 35-35 बराबरी पर है। और अक्सर जो मैं कहा करता हूं कि कुछ प्रेशर में बिखर जाते हैं, कुछ प्रेशर में निखर जाते हैं। अगर यहां से टेम्परामेंट को होल्ड कर पाए, जिस तरह से अपनी नर्व्स को होल्ड कर पाएंगे, तो ही इस मुकाबले को जीत पाएंगे। जो कम यहां से गलतियां करेगा वो इस मुकाबले को जीत पाएगा। जोश, जज्बा और जुनून नजर आने वाला है अब आने वाले कुछ मिनटों में। आशीष नरवाल अब थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स करते हुए क्या नजर आएंगे। और आप बात कर रहे थे सपोर्ट की, धीरे धीरे अनीश ने यहां पर सपोर्ट देना चालू किया है, अपने हाई फाई के करीब हैं। विनय वीरेंद्र के विरुद्ध गलतियां बहुत की है आज, विनय वीरेंद्र के विरुद्ध आज राइट फ्लैंक ने जरूर बहुत सारी गलतियां की है। क्या अनीश यहां पर फिर से तैयार है? अगर पॉइंट प्राप्त करेंगे तो इनका हाई फाई हो जाएगा। और 22 पॉइंट वहां पर आशीष नरवाल प्राप्त किए हैं, यानी कि क्या दर्शनीय खेल का प्रदर्शन उन्होंने दर्शाया है। और देखिए सभी दर्शक अपनी अपनी सीट पर से खड़े होते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। और क्या ये आउट से एक बार फिर से विनय वीरेंद्र होंगे? आप अगर सुन पा रहे हैं ये जोश, जज्बा और जुनून का पूरी तरह से बोलबाला शंखनाद हो रहा है। नवीन, गुलाबी नगरी के गुलाबी स्टेडियम संस्कार स्कूल गवाह बन रहा है इस शानदार अकल्पनीय खेल का।
Yeah, unlucky there, Vinay Virendra, I should say. He never expected to go into the lobby there. He slipped into the lobby, and this is nice to see. Sagar coming in for the do-or-die raid. This was the strategy that Periyar Panthers used against the Humpy Heroes yesterday in the semi-finals. In the do-or-die raid, why do you have to waste Ashish Narwal's raid? And if he's pinned down and tackled down, it is very difficult. Look at this. Look at this. Sagar goes himself into the lobby. And I really am totally against this completely. It was a wantedness. It was a wantedness. It was not a slip inside the lobby without a touch. Look at this. Look at this. It is not a. It is just spoiling the spirit of the game. I really am not a fan of this. As Sagar just trying to go into the lobby, yeah, raid around. That's a good decision. That's a really good decision. No review, and in a do-or-die raid. Thank you, Sagar. Go into the lobby. Please go back on the bench, says the referees. Once again, scores are equal.
देखिए बिल्कुल खेल के यहाँ पर अनुरूप प्रदर्शन नहीं था। सागर जरूर ऐसा नजर आया कि वहाँ पर बिल्कुल गलती से जाते हुए नजर नहीं आए। इंटेंशन उनका शायद यही था कि जाते जाते लग रहा था कि वो चक्रव्यूह में फंसते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। और जैसे उन्होंने देखा ये लॉबी में जाने का प्रयास किया, जिसकी हम अक्सर निंदा करते हैं कि ये जरूर युवा खिलाड़ियों के लिए दर्शनीय नहीं रहता, परंतु चलिए आशु अद्भुत मलिक के लिए देखना होगा किस तरह से इन्होंने आज अपना शानदार प्रदर्शन किया। इन्होंने भी आज एक बड़े मुकाबले में बड़ा सुपर 10 लगाया है और ये हैं अपनी टीम के लिए द मोस्ट वैल्यूएबल प्लेयर्स में से एक। आज नवीन देखिए मेरे लिए सबसे बड़ी जो वहां पर बात रही है ना, कि जो मैंने बहुत ही यहां पर लगातार ध्यान दिया है वो रहा है कृष्ण हुडा के लिए ज्यादा टैकल पॉइंट्स आए नहीं हैं। देखिए सिर्फ एक वहां पर कृष्ण वहां पर पॉइंट लेते हुए नजर आए हैं, एक टैकल पॉइंट। और अगर इस तरह से अगर आप आने वाले 2 मिनटों में अपना वो जलवा बिखेर दें तो अपने पक्ष में मुकाबला ले सकते हैं। आशीष नरवाल उमेश पवार का शिकार बनाया है, ताल ठोक दी है। ये मुझे युवा कबड्डी सीरीज का सबसे बड़ा वहां पर थाई फाई नजर आया है। देखिए वो चेहरे पर मुस्कुराहट थी और मुस्कुराहट क्या वो जीत का संकेत दे रहा है। ये मेरा सर्वश्रेष्ठ थाई फाई था नवीन युवा कबड्डी सीरीज का।
It was actually the thigh five of the biggest Panther who is actually tired and still wants to celebrate and still wants to fight for his team. 1 point separates now these two teams. Another point here for Ashu Malik. And it is a multi-point raid and the girls are loving this. The Ashu Malik multi-point raid has been really on the top of his mark. If that's what I was just trying to say, if Ashu Malik gets a point, it is going to be lethal, and they are counting men. They are really counting men, and the kids are also happy. Murthal Magnets have come back into this game with this one raid. How many points is the question? Super duper raid! AKV wall putties. It's not just a super raid; it's a super duper raid, I should say. He's cleaned up the entire Periyar Panthers hope and also the entire team. Naveen Sharma sleeping off, Anish, Ashish Narwal, everybody getting into the thick of the action and has to go back on the bench.
Naveen.
Now it is just Monu Jakar, Rashid. It is just oh no, in fact it is Ravi Tehlan.
Yeah.
I thought it's Monu Jakar, correction, it's Ravi Tehlan, the defender. He has to save Periyar Panthers now.
माइटी मैजिकल डुबकी वहां पर नजर आई, वो अनमैच रेड का प्रदर्शन नजर आया आशु अद्भुत मलिक से। परंतु अब अगर रवि तहलान पॉइंट नहीं ले पाए तो शायद निश्चित तौर पर ये मुकाबला क्या कुछ खिलाड़ियों का रिवाइवल मिल पाएगा, क्या नवीन कुछ खिलाड़ियों का रिवाइवल मिल पाएगा। सेल्फ आउट हुए हैं और जितना हम चीख रहे हैं, जितना हम चिल्ला रहे हैं, उतना ही मोहित हुडा साहब ओ नो सुपर रेड है ये नवीन। AKV वॉल पुट्टी सुपर रेड। आर यू बिलीविंग? Are you on your mind, Naveen?
Yeah, it is not a super raid, but I'll tell you something. It is a 3-point raid. I agree that, but it is the 2 points going as the extras. It is not the touch point. It will not go to Ravi Tehlan, and it is the super tackle. Will it happen? Will it happen? No, Ashu Malik will not allow that to happen, and it's an all-out. Mohit Huda Saab cannot believe this. He cannot believe this. This is the all-out that was required even before Ravi Tehlan did this. But Ashu Malik somewhere got caught in the super tackle. But look at that. Sagar and Monu Jakar, 2 raiders, cannot stop it. 45 now for the Murthal Magnets, and from here on in, it is tough. It is tough for the Periyar Panthers. I'm sorry, Mohit Huda Saab. This is going to get tough for you people.
Naveen, I have no words to explain the feelings. कोई शब्द नहीं बचे हैं, शब्दों से मैं खाली हो गया हूं। जिस तरह का कबड्डी के लिए जिस तरह का ये खेल है ना, गूज बम्स वहां पर आते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं, जिसे हिंदी में कहा जाता है कि रोंगटे खड़े कर देने वाला ये मुकाबला है। और क्या मुकाबला है, नो डाउट एट ऑल। इसमें कोई भी जीतेगा तो सिर्फ महज कबड्डी का खेल। जो दर्शनीय, जो प्रशंसनीय, जो उमंग नजर आई है, जो चेतना नजर आई है, जिसे आपने एक्सप्लेन किया नवीन, नो डाउट एट ऑल। वहां पर 2 खिलाड़ी थे, मोनू जाकर भी समझ गए थे, मोहित हुडा साहब भी समझ गए थे कि ये मुकाबला अब समाप्ति की तरफ बढ़ चुका है। एक पॉइंट से देखिए, बूंद बूंद से सागर आप नहीं भर सकते हैं, घड़ा आप भर सकते हैं, परंतु अब उस समय नहीं बचा है। सही किया मनीष धुल ने, कप्तान है, जानते हैं, और ये है वो इमोशन, ये है वो इमोशन नवीन।
I can't see this. I really cannot see this. Please, I request my director to come back with the RF camera. Please don't cut to this shot of Murthal Magnets. I'm really sorry for this. I'm really sorry, Mohit Huda Saab. I understand your emotions. I totally understand your emotions. Murthal Magnets are the champions of the inaugural Yuva Kabaddi Series here, and what a win! What a win! And Mohit Huda Saab does not even want to come on the mat. Oh, he is really disappointed. My heart goes out for the Periyar Panthers, guys. You've been awesome. You've been amazing. You've been astonishing. But the Murthal Magnets are magnificent and they have been marvelous. They have been multiple levels better than you. I'm so sorry there for the Periyar Panthers, but the Murthal Magnets edging this past. In the last two raids of Ashu Malik, one the super raid and then the all out. That's it. And game over. Murthal Magnets' name will be etched in gold in the history books. They are the champions of the Yuva Kabaddi Series and like how winning the 20 lakh rupees prize money also.
बिल्कुल नवीन, इतिहास रचा जा चुका है। मुर्थल मैग्नेट्स ने यहाँ पर रजिस्टर कर लिया है युवा कबड्डी सीरीज का। यहाँ पर ये पहला समीकरण, पहला सीजन अपने कद में और ये है वो खुद पर विश्वास, ये है वो डिटर्मिनेशन आशु मलिक का। जिस हम आत्मविश्वास की बात करते हैं, आशीष नरवाल ने दर्शाया कि वो अनडाउटेडली बिगेस्ट पेंथर कहलाएंगे युवा कबड्डी सीरीज के, परंतु ये मुकाबला निश्चित तौर पर नहीं जिता पाएंगे। क्यों नहीं जिता पाएंगे? क्योंकि फीका कर दिया है आशु अद्भुत मलिक ने उनके प्रदर्शन को। जिस तरह से ये हाईलाइट देख रहे हैं, लगातार इसमें 2 रेड्स आएंगी वो नवीन, जिसमें आशु मलिक ने पूरी तरह से दर्शा दिया और मैं 100 में से 105 नंबर देना चाहूंगा आशु मलिक के प्रदर्शन को। जिस तरह से उन्होंने अपने ऊपर आत्मविश्वास दर्शाया, स्वयं पर आत्मविश्वास दर्शाने से ज्यादा बड़ा कोई हथियार नहीं होता है नवीन। और जिस तरह से उन्होंने प्रदर्शन किया है, जो वो काबिल तारीफ परफॉर्मेंस दी है, ये सच में डिजर्व करते हैं इस विन को। मुर्थल मैग्नेट्स जिस तरह से चुंबक की तरह चिपक गई है ट्रॉफी से और अब यहाँ पर चिपकी हुई रहती हुई नजर आएगी। ये थी वो रेड, ये थी वो सबसे पहले सुपर टैकल। अगर ये सुपर टैकल हो जाता नवीन तो ये मुकाबला पेरियार पैंथर्स के पक्ष में आ सकता था, परंतु चलिए शानदार मुकाबला, शानदार प्रदर्शन।
Very much and really that super tackle, yes, now it's just the post-mortem time and look at this. I think this is the lowest ever tackle points by any team in the finals. Look at this. We haven't seen such low numbers in the tackle points in the entire challenger round, and of course not even in the summit round. At least somewhere it was more than 5. I'm very sure. You know, I have a very erasable memory which evaporates like water. But even then, with that lesser memory that I've got, tackle points only 5 by Murthal Magnets. I do not see this. I do not see this coming in a finals. But why is this team winning? Is because of the combination effort of Vinay Virender and Ashu Malik. But in the Periyar Panthers, it was only Ashish Narwal. So that shows Kabaddi is a team game. You cannot single-handedly win any match. 26 red points. Tell me, Ashish Narwal has got, I think, more than 24 of them, isn't it? 24 red points for Ashu Malik, if I'm not wrong. Let's just get back on that data, because 26 red points, you just cannot have Ashish. Look at 25 red points by Ashish Narwal.
जी आप बिल्कुल, आशीष नरवाल के पास इन 26 में से 25 रेड पॉइंट्स है और मुर्थल मैग्नेट्स के 33 में से 20 रेड पॉइंट्स आशु मलिक के पास है और विनय वीरेंद्र ने भी अपना सुपर 10 बनाया है। और देखिए जिस तरह से आप बिल्कुल सही कहा कि देखिए अच्छे खिलाड़ी नहीं जीतते हैं, जीतती है अच्छी टीम, और अच्छी टीम एक कॉम्बिनेशन नजर आया यहाँ पर जरूर मुर्थल मैग्नेट्स के, जिसके द्वारा यहाँ पर इस मुकाबले को जीता जरूर नवीन शर्मा ने जाते जाते प्रयास किया, टैकल पॉइंट 3 प्राप्त किए। अनीश ने प्रयास किया, यहाँ पर 4 टैकल पॉइंट्स मिले, परंतु मोनू झाकड़ और वहां पर रवि तेहलान का वो सुपर टैकल था नवीन, जहां से पूरी तरह से परिस्थितियां बदल गई। मोहित हुडा साहब जरूर निराश थे, परंतु निराश क्यों होंगे, क्योंकि उनकी हार के चर्चे अब ज्यादा होने वाले नवीन। देखिए जीत जरूर मुर्थल मैग्नेट जीता है, परंतु मैं यहां पर कहने वाला हूं नवीन, और शायद कोई माइंड नहीं करेगा इस बात को, कि जीत से ज्यादा मुर्थल मैग्नेट्स की जीत से ज्यादा जो चर्चे होंगे वो होंगे पेरियार पैंथर्स के हार के। पूरी तरह से एस्टोनिशिंग प्रदर्शन, इलस्ट्रियस गेम उन्होंने खेला है, मैग्निफिशिएंट, ट्रेमेंडियस, और जितना शायद सुपरलेटिव डिग्रीज की हम बात करते हैं उतनी कम हो जाएगी पेरियार पैंथर्स के लिए।
Very much, but they should also understand that it is not just one Panther. Where was Naveen Sharma today? Where was Monu Jakar? Where was Naveen J? And it is really not right for just one Panther fighting it throughout the 40 minutes, and that too with the finals. And for a team which has won 4 knockout games continuously, and yesterday winning 2 in one day, and today coming back and putting up that once again a fighting performance. I'm not saying a winning performance, I'm saying it as a fighting performance, because against Murthal Magnets, Come on, you're just playing with a team which has not lost the entire challenger round. And in the summit round, just one win against the Hampi Heroes and they were through. They were through the finals, and the champions of Yuva Kabaddi Series is Murthal Magnets. Take that name onto the golden plates into the history pages. It is there. So this is awesome by the Murthal Magnets. Nobody will forget the name of Murthal Magnets now. And we are just watching some Kamal moments of the tournament. There we go. This is what happened now today in the finals as well. But once again, Ashu Malik, look at that. This was against the Hampi Heroes, where he's put in some Kamal raids. Superb to watch Ashu Adbhut Malik, as he always makes sure that he always is available for the Murthal Magnets whenever it's possible. What skills, what talent, what presence of mind. Always, every single time, even if the tackle is so strong. Look at those legs. Look at the lower half of the body coming across towards the midline. This is really awesome. These are some special moments of Yuva Kabaddi Series, and we are just soaking that in here. In the meantime, if the presentation is getting ready, as the presentation party will be with a lot of dignitaries, they are present around here. Galot Madam is here, and also and of course Rohit Kiladi Kumar is here, Amit Hooda is here, and so this is unbelievable moments for us. And once again, this is the time for us to thank everybody who has been a reason behind this successful event at Yuva Kabaddi Series and at Sanskar School, Jaipur. First of all, our venue partners, thank you so much for giving us this venue and making sure as an educational institute you supported the game of Kabaddi so much. As once again we watch all the Kamal moments here, and this was Monu Jaka getting it against the Hampi Heroes. Not easy at all to get that all out. Crucial moments. And where was Monu Jaka today in the finals is what we were asking. That is what was required by Monu Jaka. And talking about Tadoba Tigers, yes, Tadoba Tigers had Sachin Japir. What a raider he was in the beginning of the series. And of course, that was Anuj Kumar on number 9 for Tadoba Tigers. And Pratik Dhakardaya, the top raider of Yuva Kabaddi Series. These are all not just special moments for me. These are all golden performances. This is why we want to say that this is the golden era for Kabaddi. This is Kabaddi's gold fields. This is not just KGF. It is Kabaddi gold field. I call this Yuva Kabaddi Series because we have generated so many golds. Ashish Narwal, one of the biggest gold, the biggest Panther, and this is against the Aravali Arrows. Once again, a very strong side, but all the time they were switching sides, they were switching ends, they were switching positions of the defenders, not allowing the defenders to settle down. Jai Bhagwan, one more fabulous goal, the beam of the Raiders that I call him. And Ashish Narwal continued his dominance form for the Periyar Panthers and earned the title of the biggest Panther ever that we have seen, who always goes out on the hunt, immaterial of who's the defense, immaterial of who's going to be there against him. Jai Bhagwan now, the beam of the Raiders. Look at the struggle that he puts in a super tackle situation. And once again, Ashish Narwal showing how he can be a very good support even in the defense. Look at that. He actually grabbed Navin Sharma and Jai Bhagwan, both of them together. And he's such a fighter. And today, not being in the winning side, apart from Mohit Hooda Saab's sadness, I really feel bad for Ashish Narwal. Unbelievable. Yes, of course, first for Mohit Hooda Saab, because he is so much so that he is so very well knit and connected with this Periyar Panthers team. But after that, it is Ashish Narwal whom I will be really feeling for. But as the history says and as the fact says, you cannot win a match of Kabaddi single-handedly. You will need combined efforts. You will need combined forces to win. And these were all marvelous skills of Ashish Narwal. And that was the real skill, where the cultural raid that we call, India's culture put into there, where we try to touch some elders' feet and elder says, no, mere pair mat chuo bete. That's what the cultural raid that he always does against the defense when he is coming towards Ashish Narwal. So look at that. That is what I was explaining. And what style, what swag and what elegance that this lad has got. And top raiders, there we go. Ashish Narwal there in number 2 position with 427 raid points. and the biggest Panther can be there. But the man who sweeps it all is Partik Dhakardaya. 454 rate points. And for the Kaziranga Rhinos, he was the man. He was so detrimental. And also, along with the support of the other support raiders in his team, as Sahil Kumar also was there and Manu was also there. But even then, Partik, the reason why I'm talking about the support is because whenever Partik Dhakardaya was pinned down by the opposition, he has been brought back by his support. So mentioning the support is also very important. But look at that, number 3, Ashu Malik, and today's man of the moment, man of the finals, 281 rate points for him. Nitin Dhamakedar Dhankar, he did not even play a single match in the challenger round, but still makes it up to that 4th place. And of course Manish Gulia for the Panchala Pride, and that is really a single solo effort by Manish Gulia for the Panchala Pride. Apart from that, they do not have any laughing memories out of this inaugural series of Yuva Kabaddi Series, and we are watching Partik Dhakardaya's heroics. He was a treat to watch. He really was a treat to watch. But when it came back against the Periyar Panthers, there were actually some real flares and real fireworks against Ashish Narwal. So even those were nice moments to watch on for Partik Dhaya. But his skills, of course, the running hand touch, of course, making sure that he keeps the legs away. And this one, the turning of the comic book against the defenders, the dodging of the defenders, turning the defenders as if he is turning comic books, the pages of the comic books. This is some skills that we have also come to see from Partik Dhaya. If Ashish Narwal puts in those cultural successful rates of which is very close to Indian culture, look at this. Jump, of course, is there, but the way he turns the pages on the defenders, just dodges them like turning the pages, is so important. And his turns and twivels, and also utilizing the entire length and breadth of the court, is so important and so lovely to watch. And Kaziranga Rhinos really enjoyed his rate points, came up to the summit round, but somewhere yesterday in the quarterfinals against the Periyar Panthers, going to that extra time. Second time they went to that extra time. One was against the Hampi Heroes, and second one was against the Periyar Panthers. Both were lost by the Kaziranga Rhinos. But Naveen Sharma with 121 tackle points, and Krishan Dul was actually standing there for a very long time. 117. He was the first man, mind you, in this planet Earth to score 100 tackle points in the Yuva Kabaddi Series. But Naveen Sharma came back because Naveen Sharma obviously playing a lot of matches than Krishan Dul, because Murthal Magnets actually played that just one match against the Hampi Heroes and were qualified for the finals in the summit round. So Naveen Sharma got to play a lot of matches. So that's the reason he's also got more tackle points and also got a lot of opportunities. But the captain of Aravali Arrows, Kapil Gurjar, somewhere should have played it even better for the team's cause with 87 tackle points and number 3. And Hitesh Kadyan, a surprise name there, because he's got the least number of matches comparatively, compared to even Naveen Sharma, Krishan Dul, anybody. He's got the least number of matches for the Kaziranga Rhinos, and he's there in that list as well. Look at these, some fabulous tackles by Naveen Sharma, and this is why he's there at the top of the list. Right corner, so lethal, and especially any left raider coming towards him, he's got the ankle holds. Look at that, Jai Bhagwan, to get that ankle hold on the beam is not easy. He's a very strong raider, mind you, Jai Bhagwan. So look at that, the ankle holds on the left raiders, and Tausif Ahmed also going down. And if the left raider does not come towards you, he will also go towards the right flank, charging away and going for the blocks and also going for the dashes. Naveen Sharma had it all. But today's man, the man of the finals, Ashu Adbhut Malik, what raids that he has put in the entire Yuva Kabaddi Series. So he is one man to watch out for. The franchisees that they are watching, of course, they will be with all eyes glued on Yuva Kabaddi Series. This man will be making some big names, and he will be getting into the bidding process with a lot of competition amongst the franchisees to get him onto their side for sure. because he's got all the skills. Once again, look at that, the turn and tumble, the outward turn is really nice from him. He's got the anti-blocks also going very nicely. Look at this. And also just making sure he does not go towards the defenders. The cutting the angle, cutting the edge outside the defenders' arc and arena is so important. But the man after Ashu Malik, who has really impressed us so much, is definitely one man who's fought so hard today. The single lone panther, the biggest panther of Yuva Kabaddi Series, who's fought single-handedly today in the finals, will be coming up, and Ashu Malik just trying to make sure every single time he puts in raids, he's got points for the Murthal Magnets. And what a terrific trio they were forming with Vinay Virender and of course with Umesh Pawar. Ashu Malik was something lethal and very dangerous for any defensive side. Even the Humpy Heroes could not stop him down in that summit round, and that's the reason where they really qualified so comfortably and sailed through, actually cruised through the finals just with that one win in qualifier 1. But talking about the biggest panther is Ashish Narwal, top second raider of the Yuva Kabaddi Series, and my heart really goes out for him, because the man who actually practices yoga, of course, will be very, very flexible, will be very agile on his feet, and he's always shown that he's the biggest panther ever. And mind you, he also will be in the bidding process for the upcoming franchisee league this year, and there will be a lot of competition to bring up this man also into their side for sure. And I will be really happy to see all the raiders, all the defenders, all the goats that we have unearthed from the Yuva Kabaddi Series to really make big for themselves in the franchisee games, and also go ahead and play for India. And this is something for a pride moment to cherish for the entire Yuva Kabaddi Series arena. All our commentators, of course, Radhika Reddy there along with us, of course Harshit Sharma and Ayush also joining in us late, and Navneet being there, and also Sarthak was there at the back end and supporting us always. So it is so important to have all the team across and making sure that they really remembered all these raids, because every time everybody, right from the commentators, the cameramans, the directors, the EVS operators, the data team that gives us all the numbers, everybody has put their best. And today Ashish Narwal wanted some support. He just wanted some support. Look at that. The finals is what we are actually soaking in. The marvelous moments of the Panther, who was always on to the hunt, and he was really tiring. It is not easy. It is not easy. Just 26 raid points by the entire team, and 25 is by one raider, shows what he can bring to the table and what he can bring if he's got someone like Ashu Malik in his team. Imagine Ashish Narwal and Ashu Malik in the same team in a franchisee game. That is gonna be marvelous, isn't it? Because you've got two raiders who always gets you raid points, and that will be something unbelievable and unreal and bizarre moment to happen for if any franchisee can get that through, as Ashu Malik showed. Also the reverse dupki, how that is so important. I'm just imagining this, just for imagination's sake, I should say. Just imagine Ashu Malik and Ashish Narwal in the same franchisee team. Oh my god, nobody can stop them, and they'll be plucking their brains out, saying, what do we plan against these two raiders who've been so lethal? And again, on the other side, imagine if you have Nitin Dhamakedar Thankar and Partik Thakar Daya in one team. Oh my god, we have given so many options. That's what I was trying to say. The entire Yuva Kabaddi Series fraternity is really happy and pride to unearth so many golds out of the Kabaddi fields, and we have given the Kabaddi world so much so to choose from. There is healthy competition. There is good bit of understanding from everybody, and understanding amongst the support raiders, also very important. And the top name when it comes to supporting Ashu Malik is Vinay Virender, left raider. He's got everything under his books, and today, even in the finals, he made sure that one super raid He brought back Murthal Magnets right into the game because the Periyar Panthers looked like they've been running away with the lead. But one super raid with the all-strong left hand that he's got, one super raid and turned it around. I guess, yes, this is what it is. This is what it is. It was a 2-point raid at the end of it. Everybody were thinking that it was a super raid, but in the replays it was shown that it was a 2-point raid where he brought back the Murthal Magnets right into this game. Wow, what and the terrific trio, how can that be not completed with Umesh Pawar? Yes, today he struggled a bit, but he's also proven to be really good, and these are some tackle points that the Periyar Panthers have got it. Some very few of them, I should say, very few, but more than the Murthal Magnets. They got 8 tackle points and Murthal Magnets got only 5. By the end of it all, it is the champions, the inaugural champions of Yuva Kabaddi Series is the Murthal Magnets. And was just talking about the fraternity being so important. Imagine we've gone in and selected more than 50 to 60 players for this Yuva Kabaddi Series from I think more than 18 to 20 places right across the country. We've searched and unearthed many such talents to make sure this survival round, which was of 45 matches and 11 teams participated out of it, where 3 got eliminated and 8 came through to the booster round, who played 56 matches in a double round robin, and from there on in it was 2 eliminations where 16 came into the challenger round with 15 matches each, and in the summit round we had 8 matches, which Periyar Panthers won 4 amongst the 8. The 4 knockout games were won by the Periyar Panthers. And once again, thanks to Sanskar School Jaipur for giving us this fabulous arena and fan code. You've been marvelous as always, and our physio partners UAM, that is the University of Engineering and Management Jaipur, and also hospital partners Metromas, and in association with Dr. Abhishek Gupta. Of course, when it comes to sports injuries and joint replacement, he's the best. And FM Tarka, the voice of the event, who always say Apani Suno. And with all the support from the sponsors, how can we forget all our sponsors? Thank you so much for joining along us, especially Man's Life, Insta Astro, and also Ethiopia, and also AKU Wall Putty. Thank you so much for all the financial supports that's coming in from your end as well, and we look forward to more in the upcoming editions. But apart from all this, one person or that one entity who should be really thanked from more than anybody is you, the viewers. You, the viewers, you, the real Kabaddi lovers. If you were not around, this is not going to be complete without you people. So it is the reason why I'm mentioning it so importantly is because the more you people see, the more such talents will come up. The more such productions will be coming from us to show up such talents for you people. And the more you support Kabaddi, the more you love Kabaddi, the more you get acclimatized for this fabulous game. It is best for the India's own game. So thank you so much, every good-hearted Indian, to support this all across the world. I'm not just saying in the Indian geographical arena. Across the world, fan code was streaming this live, and every Indian across the world, of course, has seen this and enjoyed this. So thank you so much. Right, we're just soaking in some highlights of the finals as well, as the presentation party is about to be ready in a few moments from now, and we will be seeing who will be winning that top raiders, top defenders. We know who wins that, but also it's nice to see them take that trophy. It's nice to see, for posing for all the non-erasable pictures, non-erasable memories of this inaugural series. Right, as we all soak in that highlights. Harshit is down there and he's almost ready for the presentation party to begin, and he will be calling in all the dignitaries around. And this is what Ashish Narwal has done today. Look at that, 30 total raids and 25 raid points, 2 super raids and a strike rate of 83. This is just the finals. This is just the 30 raids. Can you imagine this? 30 raids by just one raider. Unbelievable. And that's why I say my heart goes out to him, because Kabaddi is not played single-handedly. It is a team game. And this is really important, where he's put in